And Twiga Foods Limited has announced the transfer of its rights to the development of the Galana Kulalu Food Security Project to Selu Limited, a company established to develop, manage and operate the project. Selu is currently undertaking the development phase covering 500 acres and targeting to achieve above 9 metric tons per hectare, 4.5 times the Kenyan average yield. The average yield of maize in Kenya is about 2 metric tons per hectare, with the global average yielding between 5 to 6 metric tons per hectare. The Galana Kulalu farm has yielded about 7.2 metric tons per hectare in past trials.
What we've set out to do is to improve grain production in Kenya. So through this project, the goal is to improve the yield of maize on the continent in order to pretty much drive down prices of a staple food and make it affordable for the Kenyan consumers. So speaking about what we've currently done, the trial planting phase is pretty much the segment where we're developing 500 acres of the farmland as a way to kind of test out the different inputs and crop regimes for us to establish what's the best mixture and combination of those for us to be able to meet the yield that we are targeting. And right now we're targeting about 9 metric tons per hectare of maize to be grown. So we've kicked out the first phase of the planting for that. A few of the things we're hoping to establish from the trial phase includes identifying the right brand of maize to use that would actually get us a 9 metric ton yield, establishing the right fertilizer and crop rotation regime, right? So the thing about planting is that, yes, you may have to plant maize as the main crop, but in order to sustain the soil, especially in those regions, you have to find the right regime and also the right cover crop to plant on it. So during the trial phase, which is expected to last about 4 months, our goal is to be able to test out different mixtures of crops, fertilizer inputs, chemical inputs, soil, cover cropping, in order to establish which is the right combination for us to pretty much reach the targeted yield of 9 metric tons per hectare.